on my model here. Wow, that was really weird. Wow. Run ads on Twitch. Through you, Twitch. That ever stream. On up YouTube. Chat. Punch somebody in the face. Sorry about that. Was not loading. Okay. Alright, everything seems fine, I think. Usually, but I think it is. Wow, why is it so foggy? Alright, I didn't do dailies. I was gonna do dailies. I was gonna start Act 5, but... Gonna lag for a second too. It always lags when Genshin. For the first like few minutes I start streaming. I guess because like I don't know why it does that. Let's see. These are really hard dailies, honestly. Like I think oh, ew, I actually do have to use stamina today. Wow, I missed the joke there. Oh boy, doing dailies. Who does that? I think because I saved so many quests, they count towards the commission points plus the events that have been going on. So it's like, oh, I have a crap ton of commission points. Let's see what Flynn's needs, because probably Tuesday. Ugh. How's it going, S Jazz 2? How are you doing? How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. I could craft 12 of those, so not worry about that. Nefer's fine, you're fine. Dang. Okay, let's go to Varka. No, Varka should be fine. I'm good, good to hear you too. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, what about talents? Probably fine on talents. What about Varka? Actually, Zebai. Gosh darn it. Anybody I need to level actually... Oh. Oh. Okay, Varka. Oh, the 3 characters I need to level. Only one of them, but I formed the materials for today. Fine. We'll do the story just... I gotta make sure I do dailies, because probably won't have time when I start the next part of this quest. The final part of Act 4. Take down Rerir. Hopefully. I'm hoping that doesn't take forever. I've been misled before on gacha games. Act 3, the last part of Act 3 only took an hour. I don't think this will take an hour, but I don't think this will take 5 hours. Why is the game frozen? Okay. Oh, still need to do Klee's homework. We already did Varka's homework.
Huh? On me.
We brought Chaska here, but it's okay. You know, we'll make this interesting. Chaska would have just deleted it. Man, you're in this butter? What's your... Player specs on PC? Oh, I wouldn't say it's smooth while streaming. I don't know why that is. But mostly, well, actually, I can sort of blame streamers. But I have a 5060 Ti, and then for RAM, I have 32 gigs of RAM. But I don't remember what my RAM is. I think it's DDR4. I don't know what brand. I should know, but I don't know. And then it's like 12th gen Intel i5. Really only my graphics card that is like most up to date. Everything else is a little outdated. Damn. I got my graphics card before the prices went up. It was actually cheaper than my previous graphics card. So that's why I upgraded, because I needed to replace mine. Because I bought a used one because I had like a 3060 RTX before, and the fan died. I had to replace it, and then I bought a used one which was cheap. But then that one started failing, so then I had to buy a new GPU. My PC's only 40 GB of RAM and... Oh, okay. I mean... It depends on what you use your PC for, too. I used to play Genshin on a laptop, a very outdated laptop. It's like 10 years old now. It had like a... I think it only had 8 gigs of RAM. And then like... I don't know. It was a really... It wasn't even like 1000 series. It was like a 9060? Or sorry, a 960? Really bad graphics card. Which, yeah, I couldn't stream Genshin on the laptop, but I could play it at least. At least you had a GPU. True, that's a good point.
Sure feels good to get...
An integrated? Oh, I see. Yeah, that could be a problem. I mean, Intel... I do know some people... I mean, it depends on the integrated graph, but... can run stuff. Just not... You're probably not going to run like something like Helldivers on integrated, but maybe Genshin. I don't know. Because Genshin's able to run on mobile.
That's nothing.
But depends.
Flash! On me.
I don't know, over the years, because I used to only play on like laptops. I used to play a lot of Warframe. I remember the first time I like the next laptop that I had that was like 10 years old now. It's like, wow, the game runs so smooth. And if I played Warframe again on that laptop, I would not be saying that. You do art also? Not commissioned art, but yes. Mostly art for animations and other things. Yeah, we could find like use our resin. I used to do commissions for oh. Yeah, it's kind of... I wish I did more like drawing when I was younger, because now I'm like gonna learn how to do like background art and stuff like that. It's just oh. A lot to learn all at once. So for an exchange for RBX. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, how's it going, Yote? How are you doing? Doesn't matter when you do art. That's true. And I just wish I developed the skills earlier. I used to draw as a kid too, and then I stopped for a long time. I used to draw like dragons and stuff like that. I got really good at it too, just sketching them. Now I'm trying to learn how to do background. It's like, oh, fighting for my life with Chinese online ordering. Need long mention. What? Are you trying to order something from China and it's like all in Chinese? Like even Silas merch. Ah, yeah. I feel like even Google Translate won't help you there. Okay, trying to give my money to these fan artists making Zane, and they won't let me. Oh, they won't let you. Oh, why? Only payment option was like an hour was AliExpress. Oh, I see. Dang. Well, that's really wow. Yeah, I guess because their currency. I know most like gacha games are able to only. Actually, most gacha games don't use PayPal. Oyo and just a lot of the big ones are able to. Actually, really difficult to have to pay for stuff in China from the US without certain third parties. I don't know why that is, but there's probably a reason because how locked down Chinese internet is. Got my Chinese friend on the phone to read it for me, like 20 yuan cheaper than I got customer support, but finally they took my money. Oh, that's good. Okay, well at least you're able to successfully do it. Anyway, the merch from China, it's exquisite. Hell yeah, yeah, that's really exciting. And it's love in deep space, so you know it's gonna be good quality. I don't know what my story party was. I had it. Oh, there it is. This was supposed to be the traveler.
This world
Are
is
you
full
beating
of
up Rerir now?
unsolved
Yep.
mysteries.
I am. I know people. I was reading about this because trying to find stop points in the story, but I do like how Nefer got some backstory, and people are like, it should have just been a character story, which I don't disagree, but it's kind of nice. Like, oh, this is how she got the chest box, and this is why she has this cat.
Add Astro.
This is why she has this attire. Like,
Thank you for. Add Astro.
that part was like 2 hours. Oh. See why people felt like it should have been. Oh, whoa, Baraka. Start this finally. Had to do dailies. And Dane's left showing up is like, oh. Yeah, I'm slowly progressing through the story. I'll totally make it and let's see. That's not the right thing. Travel walk. I'll totally make it. See, after this, we'll have 1, 2, oops, 3, 4 more quests to do. Oh boy. I have to go back to Natland to do these two also. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know I'm also missing another quest. I don't know where it is. Where they actually haven't done space and time for you? Oh. I know, I've heard there's some emotional damage in it. I don't know what this quest is. It says it's an Archon quest. I know this is the one where I think it's I know the Pen Circle witches are involved in that quest and like Nevolette and stuff like that, but I don't know why it doesn't show up on the overview. That's the Ice Weekly boss, the Skirkcell, right? Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't go up here. Crime and whatever it is. Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. This makes sense because... Okay. It makes you do a whole city defense sequence. Yeah. There's a number of reasons why I haven't done it yet, because I don't want to get locked into it, and... Yeah. Durance first, yeah. From the trailer, it looks like a cool quest. I just don't want to get locked into it yet. Oh, Duran's first appearance. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, because previously he was just the little dragon that was in an event.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rerir and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation
it's funny how you get, like,
Rerir has never displayed
Sumeru
any
lore
ability to manipulate
in
the
Nod
dimension of
Krai.
space. So it's unlikely he
And
has
Conria
any power
lore,
in that
like...
domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most
all in one
importantly,
quest, too.
he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Duran are carrying out their part as we speak.
I don't remember what their
Plan
part
approved.
was.
Scheduling.
Oh, what the heck?
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you?
I understand Journey gets involved. I know her journal is in this quest, so thank God I did that world
No
quest.
objections? All right, then it's settled.
I still need to upload the video onto YouTube.
Going with.
To edit it. I did all these funny voices for the characters in that quest, so I feel like it would be... It'd be awful if I deleted that footage.
Everyone says things they regret, right?
My
I don't want
voice
anyone
hurt
feeling
so
trapped
much
because
after
their mouth
that
said
once.
yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Who'd you hear it from?
I wonder if there's gonna be other world quests that I have to do.
We don't use
for
people's
other
real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl.
Archon
Please and
quest
thank you.
lore pieces.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also,
Or Sand Journey's
you
journal
are
in the
last
latest
person I
Archon
expected to
quest.
see
I
here
don't
in the
know.
story.
I remember what I saw on Wiki. The Wiki could also be
Call
wrong.
Dory in a work context. peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay.
It's much later. Okay, that makes more sense
The
when she
longer your name, the
dies.
higher your net worth. Is that the idea here?
Not for a while. Okay.
In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
More
That's
characters
right,
as
I
well.
know your
Oh,
full
okay.
name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. Ugh, I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise?
The heck?
Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of
Yeah,
yours.
Dory working with Alice is
Said mom
wild.
supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Nod Krai is gonna go down the drain.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
I guess technically
It's the
Skirk
lucky
is
charm that
too,
a
working
great
with
mage made for
Alice.
me.
The word
We
for
had a
Dory.
business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once. Never lost so big in my life.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set, and we call it even?
Yeah, no.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Rerir of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
Dory just
It's
can't
a
win.
very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for
The
me.
game's graphic really reminds me of old Transformer
Hey,
game. Oh,
don't be
really?
so pessimistic. See this
That's just
through,
'cause
and
the
you never
style
know. You might find a new
more
business opportunity
simplistic.
on the other side.
Which Transformer game? I'm actually curious, actually. Transformer Devastation, really? Okay. I'm not familiar with a lot of Transformer games. Look that up. Curious now. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I could see why. 2015. Yeah, it actually has similar graphics. I can totally see that.
You're not here looking for work, are you?
Interesting.
Heed my words and get out while you still can.
That is surprisingly a very anime style game despite being Transformers. Wonder if they'll just all set up for such dialogue. This be the group of characters? Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Especially if Nod Krai is supposed to give us more. Oh, I forgot this is what Dory's shop was. Nod Krai is supposed to close up loose ends lore-wise. It's definitely gotta have some sort of setup
Have 2 days.
for Staya.
Sangama Bay would let an opportunity like this slip
I think the
by?
live stream is tomorrow, so we'll get a
When
sweet
something's in high
trailer
demand,
for next
the people
version.
with
I'm
the
very
goods on hand
excited
get
for
to charge the highest price of all, even higher than the sellers taking advance orders.
what glorious
See,
lore
it's
we'll
right
see.
here.
What is that?
It's so pretty. Did you make it?
And I bet you
I have a supplier.
they
We
might
got
not
it
even
way
show
back, so he made me a
the
very
major lore
attractive
drop
offer.
that's in the next version. They're gonna try and cover it up in the trailer. I guarantee you that might happen. It's too big. Yeah, all this Conrail lore and Nod Krai, we're clearly missing some other lore if you think about it.
Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. It
even getting Kaveh to make them for you.
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon.
Hey, let's save me.
Mage
Nod
Alice once
Krai.
warned me
Maybe
that this world won't
his
stay safe forever.
magical suitcase,
There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis.
or
I
not
passed this on
suitcase,
to
with
the
his
Dendro
magical.
Archon, and she secretly brought together a
Why am I
research
blanking on the
team made
name?
up of Sumeru's top scholars to
Between the
invent a
cheeks, the
technology that could keep
Sonari,
people safe.
and Dory.
I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated. But if you want to know more, you can ask the
He'll
Dendro
choke
Archon
them
about it
out with his
sometime.
cheeks.
Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro
Met
Archon who
Robbie
asked
starting an
Kaveh to build this
explosive
little contraption. As one of the top
It
Kashara
actually
War
has
talents,
a
he
nuclear
was the
bomb
obvious choice.
inside. Blows
Took him
up
long
Snit's
enough.
die.
He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kaveh for you. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago,
She's got
along with
the
a letter
Primo
from
Gems
Kaveh.
symbol
Could
all
I
over
ask
her. I never
why
noticed
I'm
that.
sending this technology to you? And what's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities? So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't listening to what she was saying. Okay, now I see. Okay, I get it.
Could be, could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case. Because it would involve grave danger.
When we first got to Nod Krai, I wasn't expecting Dory to be here. The fact that she showed up in multiple Archon quests in Nod Krai is wild.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
The scammer just exists perpetually in Genshin.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his
You never
housemate.
expect the Dory
He's done that
Inquisition
before.
for real.
Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff. Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given the potential dangers that lie ahead. Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness.
That's fair.
Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And
Wait,
I
what?
want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business. And more than
Alice
that,
has been helping her
no
for
one knows
years?
what the future will bring.
Aww.
Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and
The
all
hell?
of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
Wow. Dory is also hungry because of her sister, by the way. Oh, wait, what happened with her sister? I feel like I don't know enough lore about Dory now that I think about it. I've always just shit talked her because, especially how she was introduced in the game. There lore that I missed about her? Hold up. Going to the wiki page. I'm gonna see. Oh. Dory lived alongside her family in Sumer. They were rather poor and struggled to make ends meet. Soon afterwards, her older sister became gravely ill, but her parents could not afford medicine needed to cure her. Dory discovered the note and showed all the prescribed herbs that would cost tens of million more to acquire. She resolved to never run a more so she can make her family happy. Her determination resulted in an electro-vision appearing before her. I didn't think about that. The visions do have lots of lore behind them with the character, like why they have that vision. Not just gameplay reasons. Oyo usually tries to add a bit more to that. Interesting. For example, like Hu Tao got her pyro vision when her grandfather or her father died, and it wasn't when that happened, but it was after the funeral. She took a walk through the mountains, and there were like these butterflies, and then she gained her pyro vision. Interesting. Wow. Oh yeah, Skirk has a voice line about Dory. Okay, I didn't know about that. Interesting. Dory's character story 4. Hold on, I'm looking on the wiki. Oh, perhaps the genie in Dory's lamp is known better than anyone else. The spirit was tricked to entering Dory's lamp, but it has never left since. Dory will summon it to combat, but she'll also grant its wishes afterwards. Sometimes the genie thinks that the fairy tale might actually have gotten things reversed. Oh, wait, what the heck? No one knows how exactly Dory met Alice, but they're truly a pair of business partners that can make all merchants jealous. Alice travels the world, so she does not stay for a long time. Every long time she visits Sumo. However, once in a while, Alice will ask someone to send her new invention to Dory. What the heck? Wait, when was that? Has that always been part of her character story? Wait, what the heck? Or did they change that? Dang, I need to get friendship levels on Dory to see these in game. Aw. Dory used to suffer terrible insomnia, but back then she would lose sleep for no reason. After such sleepless nights, she would go to trade meetings with a pair of raccoon eyes. Even the best doctors couldn't properly diagnose her. She burned frankincense sticks after another, and yet they did not help her sleep, but into coughing fits instead. There was a moment a doctor passed by and told Dory this. I've heard some people place an hourglass beside their bed. The sound of falling sand and fall asleep. That makes sense. White noise. Dory tried it for 2 days. It didn't work. However, she was inspired by the failed attempt and ordered a large custom-made hourglass, that which was in the hourglass was not sand, but shiny Mora. Ugh. That night, embraced by the music of jingling Mora, Dory slept soundly at last. After that, Dory learned the trick. Dealing with its hobby to sleep well, you must first secure peace of mind. What the hell? I kinda get it, but also, come on. I don't see where it talks about her storyline. Like, the wiki talks about it, but it doesn't list a reference about her older sister. It does with everything else, though. The Alice thing's wild, though. It actually makes sense now in Nod Krai. I was confused how Dory managed to be working with Alice, but now it makes sense because they've known each other for years, apparently.
Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not.
Dory secretly in the lore is
My
more
priority
powerful
is
than
doing
we
the business
think.
that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets
An
me.
oligarch
It
that we're
usually does.
unaware of.
That's the Lord Sangama Bay business model.
All right, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Assistants. Alright, he's the island. Trying to eat my ice cream while they're talking. We're a widow and dirt. Oh. Oh, that's actually really beautiful. The water.
Traveler, Paimon.
Like
It's
the
good to see
perfect
you.
angle.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
What? You can actually dissect the Wild Hunt?
That depends on your definition of Wild Hunt and dissection.
I was about to say, don't they
Harmless,
disintegrate when they die?
lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all.
Interesting.
I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown
Which makes me wonder if he actually dies or not.
Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is
Considering
that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence.
he started off as fragments.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think he can
Once I
actually
get
truly
talking about
die.
Interesting research. I have a tendency to go on.
I guess we'll see though with
Back to our research
Colombina
findings.
being Colombina.
Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the Abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rerir of Solnari either.
Oh, that's terrible news. So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances,
Yikes, what the heck?
it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm
What's
sorry
the
I won't be
backup
there to
plan?
protect you in person this time.
All right then. Stay safe.
Okay, they're not gonna tell us what the backup plan is. That's okay. Varka and Llama. I love the little drawings on the bottom of the screen. I guess there are many pause points in this part of the story, but there weren't during Nefer's part of the story.
Miss Lauma, Is everyone here?
Oh god, this
Yes.
part of the quest.
The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
Is that one person
My
who
lady.
actually like dead inside?
What are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen.
I wouldn't say the world.
This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nod Krai. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I
Hold
should
on,
introduce
pause
myself.
on autoed.
Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. Biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lama down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Okay then. Ooh. Why is there a chest over here? Drink water. How's it going, Doma? How are you doing?
A reward on the road.
Alright, let me drink water. Drink it like Mark Zuckerberg. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna do it while there's that. I've returned. Alright. My sibling came over today. Okay, well have a good one, Doma.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleff?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleff is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why
Random
they are
wiki
so.
doing. It's
I
just
never used to
loading. I was
think
trying to
much
pull
about
up to
where
see
names
how
come from, or
how
what they
long
mean
this
to
part of the
people.
quest is.
Maybe something's
I'll
wrong with
probably
me.
stop.
You're different from
Holy
other people.
cow.
I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleff?
I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Alright.
Difficult to
Elegy
answer.
for Faded Moon.
I have dreamed of the
Echoes of
past
Fate.
many, many times.
Oh.
Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail.
Oh.
Other times I'm
He's on fire.
lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because
That's
hatred
depressing.
survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses
Okay,
for
we're
the
actually
grudges I
almost,
bear.
we're like halfway done with this
But
part of the
whatever
quest.
reason, I remember little that was
Actually not that
beautiful
long.
or sentimental. Thank you for your help
Wow.
with the Rerir situation.
Okay
Without
then.
your efforts,
I guess the
I never
follow-up
could have
part
learned
is
the
really
hidden
long.
truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend. He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Oh.
Okay. So, Do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Still support? Question mark. Besides Arle
They were only
still
helping me
supports
because
her.
Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. Yet even now, they support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing their help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
I don't... Why would...
Shall we say hello?
Eavesdropping on a moon goddess? Seems like,
Hello.
dumb thing to do.
It caught us!
Of course she would know.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Rerir of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time.
I don't think he has
seriously
time.
Consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to if...
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
The Sanctum of the Oathkeeper. Alright, well, this is where shit goes down.
Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Always like a nice... Always convenient how he spawned right here. The very... Almost looks like a painting, almost. The sky like that. Oh? Oh, that's for the moon mirror. The mirror moon.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long...
Oh, he's aura farming?
I realized something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Well, at least it's to root out evil and not become evil.
Such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But
They
it
have a
certainly
different
serves me well
form?
here in the present. And I am
Like the
delighted
angel
to be able to
situation
join
where they
forces
look
with you in
different?
this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Snowland Fae is actually part of
I struggled to settle down at first.
that
because of
Daya,
the nerves.
apparently. So that will be a
But
faction we'll see in the
don't worry.
future.
I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Interesting. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I don't have to... The fear of Fae replacing human child is based on a real-world belief, often used to demonize children with conditions such as changelings of European lore. Interesting. The Fae of Snatchdaya had once a recognizable place within Snatchdaya's older political and social order, but the position declined during the transition from Beryl Czar to the Tsarita. The Fae of that time longed for a form of permanent security that could not be given to them. Some of the noble Fae eventually chose self-exile. Fae can take many forms. The people of Nashtown frequently mistake Paimon for one, while Flint's is one of the few in Nod Krai that is mostly identical to a human in appearance. Huh. Some fear the Fae's ability to shapeshift, especially the prospect of a Fae replacing a human child. All Fae possess the ability to manipulate elemental energy and magical powers without the use of a moonwheel or a vision. The Fae have their own language and script known as the Fae and Fae script. Respectively, the Fae language does not appear to be mutually intelligible with the language of Snatchdaya. A Fatui soldier stated he couldn't understand a word of Robin Broskensky's Fae speech. What's that from? Interaction private notes. Interesting. Is that, where is that? That is a Nod Krai. Okay. Like a readable I haven't picked up. Or maybe I have. I have been to the
I'm just doing my part.
Research Bureau.
Never! Over here!
Because of a number of quests for there.
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Oh.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
That's like
agree.
a smart
Paimon,
idea.
Find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Oh, traveler dialogue?
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
Oh, shoot.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
Oh.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Oh. Really? We didn't get a cutscene so we get this? Genshin? Oh, it's a loading screen. Okay. Okay. A dedicated loading screen for that? It's kind of cool.
Stay on your toes.
Oh, shoot.
Yep, you too.
Whoa, what the heck? I'm like looking at the scenery. This is crazy. Are we on the moon? Okay.
Can't hide the truth.
Where's Tanky?
Leave this place.
Observe.
Let me help you guys. Eat this!
Oh, he's a tanky boy. Ow. Oh hell yeah, with the Wild Hunt soundtrack.
Be silent.
Water jet!
No more lies. The mystery unravels.
One heart.
Great.
Close your eyes.
Say the Wild Hunt. How's it going, 12 straight? How are you doing? Yep. Not the Witcher Wild Hunt. That's what this guy is called sometimes. It's the Wild Hunt, which is kind of funny.
Bombs away!
when Nod Krai first came out in Genshin like 6 months ago, when I first heard about the wild, I was like, what? Because I played The Witcher 3.
Moonlight. Great. Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust.
Oh God.
With the moon, and so shall it end.
Oh no.
The moon will protect you.
The moon. But where's the moon?
Do you see now?
In the comments of that have been filed with the Olympus company stuff. Oh really? They're a wild hunt and Olympus company also.
Moonlight betrays you.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh.
Your foul spirit is not welcome here.
This boss though, he's kinda, I guess it's actually a difficult boss.
You poor lost lamb.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh God.
It all ends.
Be silent.
Where is he? There he is.
Sleep beckons. Observe. Steady now. Hunt him down. Are you quite finished?
Oh God. Okay, he's almost dead. Uh-oh.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. By the frostman of old. Receive my...
I make sure burn that for out. Uh-oh.
No more lies.
There we go. A lot of damage. Oh God.
The deception ends here.
Moonlight. Great.
This guy has a second phase. I'm surprised he never became a weekly boss. Genshin unfortunately doesn't do it like Starville does and makes, or ZZZ and makes story bosses part of like endgame stuff. Unfortunate. They really should.
Do you fear the dark?
You poor lost lamb. For the ever... A grave... Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Your little game of heroics is over.
Uh-oh, is he? He's gonna about an aura for him? Oh God, what is he doing? Okay, he did heal. Okay, he has a second phase. I knew it. Oh, he has a... He has a weapon. He doesn't just punch people.
We've been separated.
You okay?
Oh God.
Jennifer, where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma, can you hear me?
Reborn silence.
I feel like
Voices are gone. But at least I know
Lumina's
they're
gonna
still
show
there.
up.
I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. That's stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Death is within
Oh
my
God.
grasp. Run. Hide.
Don't you just love using the Hydro Travel? Hell no. I didn't think I'd be fighting Rerir with 2 characters. How's it going, McGamerson? How are you doing?
How much power will it take?
Doing good. I'm glad to hear that.
No more lies. Seek within.
Oh no, what's he doing? Oh no. need Kubaki.
I've got this.
Oh, that was cool.
The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
Death is within my grasp.
Damn, he's got wings.
Water jet!
It's actually a cool, like, boss fight. It's just such a shame it's a one-time boss fight. Like, he'd be a cool, like, imaginary theater boss fight.
The deception ends here.
Wipe out! Water jet!
Or a weekly boss, but nah, we got tutorial instead.
Take.
It all falls into place.
Water jet!
It all adds up. The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth.
Destroyed.
Uh-oh.
Reborn.
Hold on. Oh, they do make the trial characters C3. Damn. Yeah, what's actually, you know, about Nefer's cons? Here's Elemental Mastery. Oh, so she gets the Veil of Falsehood. Sort this. Increase Elemental Mastery, and that's okay. That increases her skill damage 10, 10, 10. Okay. Weapon at R3. Okay. Trial characters go crazy in Nod Krai.
No more lies.
Or are they gonna be C6 and Onryo?
The deception ends here.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Actually, that'd be kind of wild.
It all adds up.
C6 skirt and a story quest. They'd have to make a crazy boss fight for that to even be balanced.
The mystery unravels.
Wipe out! Water jet!
No more lies.
Okay, so jump into the air again. Give me Kubaki.
Curses. There's no other way.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, what's she doing? Jeez.
The only way to defeat Rerir is to borrow his own power.
Does that
means
make sense?
Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks.
Seems
You have to
dangerous.
hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Ah, so Bina does show up.
Nefer! Your eyes are bleeding.
Her eyes are bleeding? Of course, they had to make that black and white because censorship.
And then I will reduce you to dust.
Uh-oh.
But that dust will plague your memories.
A really cool weapon.
Come on.
Reminds me of the
Holding on.
scepter from
Tricks of your sleeve. Let's see them. As
Amphorius.
entertaining as they are,
Used to take the
you've backed
Or
yourself
flames.
into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day.
Why are her eyes bleeding? What the heck?
Stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rerir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid.
Oh, cutscene. Yep.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Oh, there's actually red blood. Wow, Genshin. Somehow that got through censorship. Oh, Albedo.
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
That's really cool. Oh, this Durin.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then
so using
quickly channel it into Columbina,
stuff he learned from Gold.
rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy.
Oh,
Next, I'll
that
synchronize
was
with everyone's
hand-drawn.
minds using
Whoa, what the
pyro,
heck?
Then give you temporary access to their abilities.
Visual
fields of
effects
view.
hand-drawn
But it won't last long.
over the characters.
Can
Interesting.
you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
Durin from, I forget what's her name. Oh. She's actually shooting water at him. Oh. Tried kicking her.
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki.
That's a fair argument. Oh. Such a cool effect. Whoa. Oh, so he's not dead. That looks like a portal.
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
Yeah, it's a moon gate.
But someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
So he's not even dead. He's just... They just sent him far away. Into space, literally. Okay, that's what I thought. I suspected Rerir they couldn't actually kill him. Because that's the whole thing. He was fragmented, hence the wild hunt. Banished the Shadow Realm pretty much. Because he's almost, I mean, it's not that he's immortal, it's just he's almost immortal. Because the Abyss. And I don't even think, was that even his, like, full power? I think we interrupted him in a previous Archon quest from him actually going to full power. Unless he managed to recover in 2 Archon quests, so I don't know. But damn. And then Nefer, damn.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
But I actually like
Fine.
that.
Apart from the blindness, of course.
Didn't actually kill Rerir. Just like what you said, banish him to the Shadow Realm. Because he's that powerful, damn. And that's with Daneslip's help. Columbina. Durin and Albedo. Granted, Albedo's not even remotely close to the power of Rhine-Daughter, but nevertheless, a student of Rhine-Daughter. Holy cow.
Not too late.
Let me handle it.
Oh yeah, Llama's blood.
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Oof.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory.
Oh.
In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have
Just
to
have
make.
Aino make robot
Whether that
eyes.
means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
send full details through Yehoda.
Okay.
For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest.
Just about to say,
My
how
dear friends,
could she read if her eyes are
bravely and achieved a
okay, through Yehoda,
spectacular
got it.
victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nod Krai. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day.
That would have been a huge, huge, oof. In story writing, if they include Yehoda detail. Decided now for navigating her eyes closed a new one, she proceeds cautiously about the show and disappears in the distance. You know, she seemed almost smug.
There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Oh. I got like
Hold on.
30 minutes left in this class, maybe
I only
less.
feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Friends? You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
Yeah, but breaking a smile, the word friends is warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. One by one, your fellow teammates report to inform you that everything is under control at Mama's insistence. You lie down. You fought on the front line against Rerir. Now you need rest. ... Dot, dot, dot.
Yay! You're awake! How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well,
Traveler dialogue?
you there to share it.
Wild.
Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Bum. before. See, I like how the third part of Act 4, there's like numerous breakpoints, but the second part and the first part, there's almost no breaks. And this is shorter than those other two parts. Wow. I hope this is not a common theme with the rest of Nod Krai's Archon quest, because I think I'll lose it. Not that I'm gonna stop here, but I do just want to finish the quest. Okay. Nostalgic Traveler.
We're here!
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
There's Dory. Show us Dory have to say.
Hello, you. Recovered from the battle? Come on, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna ask. I care about my friend's well-being. And get yourself a drink, you've more than earned it. In fact, today, your drinks are on me. Lord Sangamabe's got you
Why do I not believe her?
Wow, really? What about Paimon? Has she earned it too?
Well, you haven't been through quite as much as the Traveler, but... what the heck, sure.
Yay! What?
Hey, keep your voice down, or everyone else is gonna want in too.
See?
You... Have you heard anything I've been saying recently? Doing business in Nod Krai has been an absolute nightmare. If I'm buying for everyone, oh...
Okay. Paimon will speak more quietly. Jeez.
That's more like it.
I do like how the characters have been more animated in Nod Krai.
Go around buying drinks for
Dory doing
anyone
that
and
is
everyone.
a nice detail. Growing in size. It started with now and when started doing that more, like especially with Citali and Auron. But it's definitely nice to see that in full in Krai. It was Arca.
I thought of 1,000 ways to congratulate you, but now you're here, words are failing me.
The honorary knight stuns them speechless once again.
Well said. The honorary knight showed us all how it's done. The other knights tell me that Mondstadt was the first stop on your journey. All of us are truly delighted to count you as our friend.
Oh,
I'd like to thank you for supporting the Knights of Favonius, and also for helping us save Nonsense! Of course I'm gonna mention it. This is...
Alright, well there's Dane's. I could have just not talked to these people, but you know, I'm curious about what they're gonna say.
I see you've recovered.
You bet. Snoozer
I
right
talked to
full recovery.
Dainsleif. A
Glad to
rare
hear it.
occasion that he shows
A
up.
healthy body is paramount. Nothing
Paramount
else in
Plus?
life is possible without it.
Didn't
So
know
take
it
it
was
slow.
Paramount Plus.
You can't afford an injury.
Paimon too. You really saved the day when you swooped in to open.
I came to accept that although Rerir was my friend in the past, though I will never fully understand what happened between us, I could not. We fought a very necessary battle. And
Yeah. And if you ever need to talk, just remember, we're always here.
I'll do that.
Okay. Talk to Nefer for 10,000 years. Wait, who else is here? We talked to all the people. Guess there's no llama here.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after
Damn,
just a
that
couple
actually
days
showed
rest.
blood in
I can
Genshin.
actually
I'm
open
still
them again
mind
now.
blown by that.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well
And I know
aware.
they do it to Sandrone too, but
Yehuda,
Sandrone's a
could I
robot, so it's a
borrow
little
you
different.
for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet?
You bet. Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it.
Extra
Sure
sweet.
thing.
Hmm.
The Rerir of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think? No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say. Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion.
Yikes.
What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
That's fair, but also yikes. That's
If
a
you're
villain
worried
arc
about
right
me,
there.
you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him. Oh, father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was.
Ouch.
He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why
Yikes.
else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
Because to know the truth means you could be deceptive at manipulating the truth. Knowledge is power, but it can be power for the wrong reasons.
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me. So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending.
Yeah, she do be
It's
right.
preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making, but it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
It's interesting. We get 2 different choices here. I'm gonna say disagree.
Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
Oof.
So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Wow, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Yikes.
Very good.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, after all that build-up...
Mysterious ally. Oh, we finished the quest. Sound coming from the indoors.
Am I imagining things?
Like, Arya from ZZ, huh? Huh? Wait, but why? I'm not gonna start another arc on quest. Oh, it's
that
Sandrone.
close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him.
Oh.
Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
Pierre,
If he's disappeared
Jester.
without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Interesting. Oh no, they're talking about the Torre. I wouldn't know that without knowing what happens in later arc on quest. Okay, so we finished this. But I have not actually finished this. So why did it say it was complete when it's not actually complete? Somebody explain this to me. Oh, I can actually go to bed early now? I wanted to. Cup of tea, I put it on my shoulder. Let me make sure. How's it going, boy? How are you doing? Yeah. It's not actually done. Why did it say it was done when it wasn't done? What the hell, Genshin? Most people know what missing the forest for the trees means? Wait, don't know what missing the forest for the trees means. I actually don't know what that means either. What does it mean? Also, I'll have to... On Discord, I'll have to send you something related to some Star Rail lore, because, in the new DU, there's a equation that drops some interesting lore about Aha. Essentially implying that he may or may not have been not a Eon originally. I actually need to read the equation to make sure. It means you're so focused on the small details, you go to the bigger picture. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So missing the forest for the tree. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You see the trees, but you don't realize it's a forest because you're too focused on the trees. That makes sense. Yeah, it's just actually a metaphor I don't think I've ever heard before.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the academia?
American education system, folks.
You clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
Thank God I didn't grow up in
That's
Florida
more
or
like
anything
it.
like that,
A
because the
little
education
gratitude
there's
goes a
even
long way
worse.
with Lord
It
Sangamo
varies
Bay.
state by state.
Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming
Or
my
I probably get an
long-term
alternative
supplier.
version of history,
The
because they
chance
don't
to work
actually
with
teach
such a
there.
kind and charitable investor as yourself would be
And
a
then I think,
great honor for the
is it
curatorium.
Utah or Nevada? You don't even need to have a degree
Charitable?
of
Who
being a
said anything
teacher to
about
teach, which is
charity?
crazy.
First time hearing about it.
Let's
Actually
see.
crazy.
The first plot of land you purchased in Nod
Have a
Krai,
homeless guy teach
your
a class
desert
at that point.
interests, and
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment
Apparently America
history?
doesn't teach
it's
interpretation.
nothing to
either.
hide from. They're all
I mean, I
perfectly
learned
legitimate
how
investments. And some
interpret
of the land you purchased was
different
with the
figurative
intent
pieces of figurative
building a
language, but
sanctuary.
I don't know. Like I
Yes,
said,
I heard about that too.
American education varies state by state.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangamo Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sumeru.
Yeah, I'd hate to be a
didn't you?
teacher nowadays with
It was empty
phones
land
and
that was gonna go to
AI
waste otherwise.
and
I figured if
TikTok
I
and
built
stuff like
something
that.
there,
It's
it might
just
at
like
least get some
the
use in
level
an
of brain rot's
emergency.
gotta be so disappointing for
Disasters are
teachers to
capricious
witness.
things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a
My
disaster.
favorite was seeing a
My older
Reddit
sister
post
used to
about
dream
a
of finding
professor that
sanctuary.
failed an entire
Somewhere
class
with
because they
plenty
were
of
cheating.
food, water, and medicine.
And then people, the
where
kid,
everyone could live
the students
happy
that wrote an
lives.
apology, more than half the emails said, "I sincerely apologize" at the beginning of the email, meaning they used like ChatGPT to write the email. So they got caught cheating using AI on something, and then to write their apology email, they used AI to write it. Just like, oh god, people. Tree Man Corp is a little representation of missing the forest for the tree. Tree Man Corp, oh my god. Wait, we get Dory lore. There's Jane Zhao representation of missing is also a representation of missing the forest for the trees. True.
It was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the Dendro Archon,
That's why
I decided
Fantilia
on
will
a more
probably
effective
succeed at
strategy.
destroying the
The
Alliance.
tech people handled the tech.
All she
and
did was
Moneybags
plant the
provided
seeds
Mora.
of
It just made the most sense.
doubt within their
It's a
ranks.
pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams.
Oh.
You know, make a nice little slice for myself.
Very
along the
ironically,
way.
Fantilia probably the reason why
Just thinking
why the
about it
Jingzhao would
makes me
somehow
happy.
stand united.
That
Yeah, I
sweet
suppose.
sound of Mora.
I guess she didn't really get to finish what she was doing. And already the generals have been more united than they have been previously, like with Yao Guang, Bei Zhao, Jing Yuan, General, I forget his name, the one with the chip that makes swords. Who has Yun Li. And then we still don't know much about Marshal Hua. The Hun will inevitably destroy itself, yet Fantilia the Abundance, which is the enemy that the Jing Zhao would unite against. Fantilia would win if she did literally nothing. Exactly. I don't understand. I think that's the thing about the Lord Ravagers. They might get too full of themselves. Like, think of, I know Iron Tomb wouldn't have the thinking of this, but, you know, Xander being the one that initiated Iron Tomb. Lygus would have won Iron Tomb would have succeeded had Lygus just not spent half of Amphorius' arc yapping about how he's gonna win. He would have won otherwise. Oh, that's two Lord Ravagers that probably would have won it had they done nothing. Oh, man. Makes me nervous about Assault Promot, because it's like, I know we got that trailer where it looks like he is Aha in the trailer, which is more just symbolic, not literal, but as soon as he starts yapping in the storyline, which so far we haven't even encountered him, I already know what's gonna happen. The most predictable part about Star Rail is as soon as a Lord Ravager starts yapping, they're gonna lose. Iron Tomb is the fact that Lygus would have won if he had fused the Demiurge Matrix himself. Yeah, exactly. There were so many things Lygus did wrong, but his arrogance really was his downfall. The irony of a robot having arrogance. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought it was on auto.
For the device?
And the pendant.
I hope Assault Promot doesn't yap about.
I was just returning a favor.
I'm gonna destroy
Seems
Elation.
like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah. Though it's been years since my sister passed away.
Oh.
It's not like I want to forget them, obviously.
Oh.
Something isn't helping you. It just gets rid of it.
Damn.
My sister
Wow.
can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be.
Damn, really
You've got a lot going for you
misjudged
too.
Dory.
Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets?
Secret
I'm sure
Dory
there's plenty
lore
of
and
Mora to be made in that line of
Nod
work.
Krai.
I appreciate the
All
vote of
things.
confidence.
Here's the thing.
Listen about what everybody is talking about.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What? You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nod Krai. We can't thank you enough for your support.
Oh.
Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Real.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Some
I did
San
work pretty
Journey lore
hard
is
to
the
help
end
prepare
part
for
of
the
the
battle.
quest.
No point denying.
Hey, you guys!
It's Pamonmon.
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
I speak to the dial because I want to go to bed.
Can I get you a drink?
I didn't try to just finish Westland stream. I almost didn't stream today.
Ridiculously simple compared to
Honestly,
alchemy.
didn't want to.
Don't worry.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly
Trying to
a
get through
fast
these quests,
learner.
though.
Just like to be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to it.
Don't worry. That's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the...
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, for this to work, we had to, for added security, the alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out.
It must have been a painful choice to make.
Absolutely. He was torn between two paths, but
Yeah,
in
but
the end,
is
he
his
made
friend
his choice
really
and
his
stuck
friend
to it
anymore if they've
resolutely.
been
He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who
molded
would stay
by the
trapped in
abyss.
limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance.
Their
And
whole
now it's time
discussion
to kick
about
back
a
and
monster
celebrate.
is fitting. Oh, what the heck happened to the music? Fade into the darkness. Yeah, it's back here now. Oh,
That's the only reason you're here.
oh.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you. Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Ouch.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or
Ouch.
is it that you prefer being co-workers? What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you
Doesn't
say
seem
another word,
like
I
it.
swear I'll shut it down. If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Yeah.
Colonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door. Will you still invite me to your next tea party? What? Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
What the hell? Catching up with a friend? Oh, that's such a mean thing to say.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over.
All ogre now.
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rerir of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Yeah, how prepared she
Mostly
was when all her
you couldn't
robots
help
were
us out, so
destroyed.
we just wanted
Yeah.
to check you were okay.
Uh-huh.
Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite.
Ouch.
If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
Wait a minute.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations.
Why'd you need a
can ignore
coaster
those.
for a
They're
metal
just dumb
table?
scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Artificer. Aline Guillotine.
Pretty much all the mecha in Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Interesting.
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? As a friend? I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
The heck?
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back
What does
when
that
he was
even
still
mean,
around.
normal?
Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts.
That's a lie, by the way.
I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been such a waste.
Yeah.
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from? I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The
Epic
formulas
poetry?
in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison.
Hmm.
Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, 'cause I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive,
And
so there was
this
some rivalry
individual
between them,
right here.
but it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia for the past. Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true, the apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be.
Yikes.
A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their older years. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls.
Ouch.
The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation.
Dream of
His futile
salvation?
attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world, even before the apocalypse came.
The heck?
And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective.
I'm gonna say I don't know.
What a cop-out. But I suspect you'd have a more incisive and insightful answer if we dug into it further.
Yeah, but I don't think I know enough about Renee to make an opinion about him. Interesting, the decisions they're making us make.
Whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control.
Fools.
Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person.
Ordinary.
But he had a sage-like intellect.
Oh.
And still
managed to get himself lost in a labyrinth of his own desires. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To
Interesting.
his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power.
Interesting.
He was suspicious and fearful of it, having
Talk
seen
about
the way
the
it had
abyss?
affected his closest friend. I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazissenkreuz Institute needed someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he barely touched in his adult life. He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories. Apparently, they worked wonders at sending kids off to sleep. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being
There's
plagued
that
by
area that World
depression.
Quest happens
By that
that
point,
gives us
nothing
lore
else
about
really mattered.
Sandrone.
At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nazissenkreuz Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research
It was an
Institute he had
orphanage,
founded
okay.
continued tirelessly with its work. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of two people from the Nazissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the world. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea.
The deep
The
blue
other
sea.
sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such grand hopes of saving the world?
Right.
Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple desire: to save themselves.
Which isn't really
They
surprising.
were young children with friends and family who mattered to them, desires to explore the meaning of life, ambitions to have a successful career. They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos, to stop them getting quietly swept away by the storms of life. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate.
Oof.
Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world?
Yeah.
The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. He gave the exact same answer as you did.
I think to Nefer's point, like, when life has failed somebody and they're full of hatred to drive them forward, which isn't necessarily the healthiest thinking. But Marionette's logic is kind of similar there too. The urge to save oneself in order to save the world. Because it's selfish while simultaneously not, but you're putting yourself before you put the world. So it is selfish in a way. It's not hatred, but again, it's kind of the same logic.
No elaboration, just a quick short answer before getting right back to his work. He was always that way. Alright, tea time's over. I
Tea
owe
time.
Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me.
Hey, then.
Polonia,
Oh, there's that local legend right there.
begin diagnostics.
He shows up in the background? No way. I think we're actually done with the quest. Yeah. There are a number of things going boop, boop. Oh god, why am I getting all these quests? Wow. Alright, we have Act 5 to do now. Let me start that right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not starting it right now. Although I will throw a few folds into Skirk. I'm trying to think, do I want to... I mean, I probably need to go to bed already, but... Oh! Well, hello there. Trying to think... At least we got that quest done, which is good. Wow. So lucky. Huh. Is there, is there a way up there? I'm trying to remember. Is this like an easy way up to the top? I do want to go up there. Oh, I think this is. Probably means we're better off teleporting right here. This is another teleporting spot. This is inside. This doesn't go outside. Oh, let's do this really fast.
Can't hide the truth. With one heart, we pray. Seek within. It all adds up. We got lucky. It could have been a trap.
So I want to go to the top. I don't remember. How did you get up there? I know there are extra waypoints I got during the local legend quest. I did the quest. Oh, it's right here. That guy was just chilling in the background. But before I end, I was thinking about it. Let's see, where were they? They were over there. Obviously the tea party stuff's not there anymore, but... What an ugly place to be at. Oh wait, is it still there? The stuff's still there. A little radio? What the heck's that? It's like blood. Maybe it's wine. What an ugly spot. I don't know, I might use this for an animation. Colombina and Sandrone. It'd be really easy to draw this. See, maybe I get this ankle too. Alright. I'm supposed to hide info. Maybe I'll sketch this tomorrow. It's super easy animation to make. Alright. Guess I have to have an angle right here too. We don't need to worry about the bottles there. I have a teacup there. drawing the teacup. Just using these as reference photos. I guess I have to have an angle. This would be hard to draw. There's a lot to that. I guess I'd like keep it simple. Or I'd do something like that. Alright. Maybe something like that. Maybe I do something like this. Okay. Get different angles. I have to rewatch the footage. Oh yeah, there was a shot that was like the I don't know. Kind of a funny moment right there. Is there anything at the top of this? You know what? Before I end, let's bring. You know what? I should bring Jillian in. Ooh, is there actually stuff up there? Hold up. This looks kind of interesting. You know what? We're gonna go up there really, really fast. Ooh. Where's Chaska?
All right, after you.
Our now end team with our support Farina. Okay, why are you frozen? No. Okay. The Fatui soundtrack. Fatui booty.
Bring it.
Big booty Fatui. There actually is a chest up here, a luxurious chest.
These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
The question is there something up even higher? Wow, Geonen can't climb pipes, apparently. You can climb mountains, but not pipes. Got it. Those junctions are really hard. Okay, Chaska can't. Wait a minute, I actually get up here. Okay, we switch back to Chaska. Oh, there's one of these things up here, which I should grab it. That's so beautiful up here, holy cow. Wow. It's Nod Krai. Oh, that's that area over there. Oh. I remember talking about that. You can see it in the distance in earlier versions of Nod Krai, at least the lighthouse. Let's see, is there anything? Oh, there is something over there. So that will be in a future, unless that area. That might be that actually. Yeah, that might actually be that. Let's see. I can see Fontaine from here. Is there anything? I really want to go up one of those things, but I feel like I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Let me grab this. I'll mark it on the map. I think I did already. Yeah. You know what? I'll go to the interactive map. Let me just see. Could we actually fly over to one of those things? I pulled up Satisfactory. Gosh darn it. Okay. What? Genshin interactive map. It should be Hoyo Wiki. Hoyo Lab. Logged in, so it's okay. This is why I don't grab these things on stream, because I have like a checklist. I think I grabbed it. Yeah, the very top. Okay. Okay, I want to see. Can we actually... Oh, I think there are other ones I grabbed from the store, but I won't worry about that right now.
Let's fly.
Okay, we fly over there. My only worry is... There's gotta be stuff up there, right? We just need to find a spot, which I can kind of see a spot. Ooh, I wonder if that area would have been better. We're gonna use Jilin to climb up. And then we'll just wait for the stamina recharge and stuff like that. Oh, you know what? Citali would have been better. Because we could have glided a little bit better. Okay, so hopefully... Ooh, you know what? Right there is probably fine. I'm sure this is actually meant to be climbed. I mean, almost anything in Genshin you can climb. Even the giant thing in... Oh yeah, I don't even need Jilin for this. Oh, we're gonna need Jilin for that, though. I wonder if she could do it in one run. Let's see how far we get up before we need Jilin. Okay, probably right here. Okay, so it looks like Jilin. I don't know if will she be able to do it?
Bring it.
Oh, she can do it. She can do it. This is why Jilin is like the greatest exploration character in the game. Climbing is just nothing with her. There are actually things up here. Wow, there are actually things up here. Wow, this is beautiful. But is there a chest up here? Surely there would be a luxurious chest, right? Sweet flower. Is there anything else up here that is special? Ultra special. Let's see. Anything? Anything? Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so looks like there's nothing up here. I mean, there are flowers. I appreciate there are at least collectibles up here. It's not just a completely empty area. But for the most part, it's a completely empty area. Okay. You switch to... No, can't switch to Jilin. Oh. Oh, there's a sweet flower up here too. Is that... Okay, that is the PC island. Okay. There's Natlan. There's Sumeru. There's Fontaine. There's Netstaya. See a mountain there already. There are mountains in the distance over there, which from the past I know usually mean areas eventually. Because Nod Krai originally was just a set, like a random island full of mountains that you could see from Sumeru. From, if we're looking at the right coast here, Samudra coast. There's some islands and mountains right there too. It'd be cool if they actually connected it. Cool if like all of what was around Fontaine had actual area you could go around in. Okay, and that's further north of Nod Krai, which you'd think would get colder. But nah, it gets greener. Minus Ashvale Peak. Oh, Ashvale. Oh my god, it's Ashvale. Path of Verocity's here. Oh my god. I don't know what I should do. Well then, this was quite the adventure. This might actually be kind of crazy. I feel like every time I do gotcha pulls, it should be up here. You know what? Oh, maybe I can put a point right here. Please let me put a waypoint here. Pretty please, I'm begging you. Pretty please. 11 days. How many days you got? 3 days. Oh my. They let me put one here. Oh my. Well, we could just teleport back up here if we need to now. This is cool though. I wish I had more like jump puzzle areas. I know in Natland there is with the whole thing right there, but this is cool. I guess the volcano also, but the whole thing's a one little thing. Yeah, I guess the highest point would be right there, not right there. I can move the waypoint when I refresh it, but maybe there's at least a chest down here. No, but there's ore. Iron ore. Like an iron pickaxe. No emeralds. Definitely wouldn't find diamonds up here. Darn it, there's nothing. I thought there'd at least be a chest up here. It's kind of like reaching the top of Dragonspire on top of the nail, but you know that's a nail. You know, it's a little different. You know what I mean? This serves no purpose besides just looking cool. But still, it's kind of disappointing. Wow, look at this. At least the top of the institute, there's a chest, a luxurious chest. I'm interested what that part of Fontaine is. There's still so much of Fontaine left, like the edges of it, that we don't have access to. But I guess it makes sense if Snitch Die is right there. I wonder how big Snitch Die is. Maybe half the reason why we got Nod Krai. Look how small Nod Krai is compared to like Sumeru or Nalan. I mean, it's still pretty big. Yeah, especially compared to Nalan. I guess it relatively makes up this part of Nalan if you like use it all together. But I wonder if Snitch Die is gonna be huge. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. It's gonna be interesting. But anyways, have a good one, everybody. Guess I should do what's it called on what's it called?